Hello, everyone. I hope everybody had a great spring break and a really nice Easter. And I know I did. We washed a lot of cars. We had a nice little car wash going for the week, and we raised money for a good charity. And we're having a very nice Easter. But I'm really, really looking forward to seeing everyone again, seeing your faces and saying hello. Can't wait to FaceTime with you soon. And I'd like to start reading books to you again. So today I'm going to read Curious George Visits the Toy Store. Okay, this is George. He was a good little monkey and always very curious. Today was the opening of a brand new toy store. George and the man with the yellow hat did not want to be late. There they are, going to the toy store. I wouldn't want to be late either. When they arrived, the line to go inside wound all the way around the corner. When a line is this long, it's not easy for a little monkey to be patient. George sneaked through the crowd. All he wanted was a peek inside. Look at that big crowd and that long line. Where's George? There's George. George got to the door just as the owner opened it. "This is no place for a monkey," she said. But George was so excited, he was already inside. Balls, dolls, bicycles, and games filled the shelves. So the toy store is called the Toy Box. And there he is inside with all of the balls and the bicycles and all the toys. I see a sailboat and a rocking horse. There were so many toys. George didn't even know how some of them worked. And how about those hoops? What did they do? George was curious. He climbed up to pull one out of the pile. It would not move. George pulled harder. Still, it would not move. George pulled with all fours. So there he is with all the funny toys that he had never seen before, and there's the hoops, and he's pulling and pulling and pulling and trying and trying. Suddenly, there was a terrible crash. Red, blue, green, and yellow hoops bounced up and down and everywhere. "Look!" exclaimed a boy, bouncing up and down himself. "Why haven't I seen one of these in years?" said the boy's grandmother. What do you think they are? Hula hoops, right? We have those inside we play with them when we're inside. I think a few of you can really work them. She put a hoop around her waist and gave it a spin. George tried the hula hoop too. Then George pretended to be a wheel. He rolled and rolled and rolled. Oh goodness, what is he getting himself into? There's Grandma with her hula hoop. Oops! He rolled right into the owner. The owner shook her head. "I knew you were trouble," she said. "Now you've made a mess of my new store." Again, she tried to stop George, and again, George was too quick. Because George is so curious and so quick, right? Monkeys can run fast. In only a second, he was around the corner and on the highest shelf. Below him, George saw a little girl point to a toy out of reach. "Mommy, can we get that dinosaur?" she asked. George picked up the dinosaur and lowered it to the girl. She was delighted, and so was a small boy next to her. "Could you get that ball for me, please?" he asked George. George reached up, grabbed the ball, and bounced announced it to the boy. So what was George doing? He was helping, right? He was helping get things off the top shelf. May I have that puppet way over there? Asked another girl. How lucky that George was a monkey. He swung off the shelf, hung onto a light, picked up the puppet and put it right into her hands. Whoops. He was a good little helper, that's for sure. What a show, shouted a boy. The children held up their new toys and cheered. What a commotion. Immediately the owner came running, and then came the man with the yellow hat. I think we've had enough monkey business for one day, the owner frowned. Look at Georgie swinging on a lamp. And there's the man with the yellow hat. Just then a girl got in the long line to pay. What a great store, she said, and what a great idea to have a little monkey helping you, her father told the owner. I guess you're right, the owner replied, and smiled. Then she gave George a special surprise. Thank you, George, she said. My grand opening was a success because of you. Perhaps monkey business is the best business after all. And that's so sweet. The end. And look at George. He has a cap on, and it says the toy box, his apron. He's part of the store now. He's a nice little helper. Okay, friends, well, I'm looking forward to this week and looking forward to reading more to you and seeing your faces and show and share. And so I will see you soon. I love you, love you, love you, love you. And have a good night, okay?